Monica's a single mother who works in nursing. Even before the government's planned changes to her retirement, she was hardly rich. Now she says she'll have to find another $250 a month for her pension.
I don't want to be going on strike. I don't want to be losing a day's pay, which is what we do going on strike. We lose a day's pay for each day's strike we take out, and we don't want to do that. But we have no choice. We've been backed into a corner on this.
Not since 1979's famous Winter of Discontent will Britain have seen strikes like this, say the unions. They've said everyone will remember November the 30th, 2011, as the day the country marked the start of a national fight back. Why, they say, should the poorly paid be forced to work for years longer to bail out a failed system they didn't create?
It's a perfect storm. They're worried sick about losing the jobs, they're worried sick about being privatised, they're seeing inflation go through the roof, and what's happened is they've now come for our pension schemes and they've said enough is enough.
Yet in his budgetary statement of Tuesday, Britain's finance minister warned that the hundreds of thousands of teachers, hospital staff, bin collectors or anyone else paid by the state would have to put up with worse for longer.
And I would once again ask the unions why they are damaging our economy at a time like this and putting jobs at risk. Call off the strikes.
Opponents of the government's plans for the public sector say that much of this is to do with ideology, that ministers think that people who work in schools or hospitals have had it far too good for far too long and need to work harder if they're to justify the pay they get from the taxpayer. But there's no doubt the ferocity of these cuts. The latest estimates are that over 700,000 people who work in the public sector are set to lose their jobs in the coming years. The strikes of 1979 ended up with rubbish piled on the streets, a public turning hostile to the unions, and a fight to the death between workers and Margaret Thatcher's governments that carried on for years. The unions here aren't what they were then, but then again the times they're living in now are unprecedented. Laurence Lee, Al Jazeera, London.